Alright, folks, welcome back to Let's Play Red Dead Redemption 2 on the Mysterious GG. We're in the middle of a war between the powerful Gray family and the powerful Braithwaite family. And when there's a war going on, it's always a good idea to make an enemy out of both sides. That's Dutch Vanderland's plan. He wants to rob everyone, and in order to do that, he wants us to do missions for them? I mean, in theory, we're finding out information, like we're learning their secrets, so that we can, you know, take them out, I guess. See if I can run far enough out of camp to actually summon my horse, and apparently not, because I ran right to the horse zone. Get in the zone, horse zone. Yeah, it's the popular American franchise. You can go buy parts for your horse. Horse zone. Horse zone is a place where you can go to do things horse styles. Here's the ultimate test. Do I know which one of these horses is my lovely horse? Yeah, I figured it was either this one or the one over there, and then I kind of cheated and looked at the map. Alrighty. Should be in good place as far as our cores go. After all, we spent some time in the last video just consuming various stuff. So once we get out of the camp and onto the road, we'll be ready to go help John Marston. I think we're going to steal horses in the next mission, which is a thing I thought would be a really lucrative activity in off-screening, but I don't off-screen this game anymore, like, at all, really. There's very little off-screening I'm doing of anything. Occasionally I'll grind for levels in Neo off-screen, that's it. Oh, almost gave Alt a little moment there. But, yeah, I thought stealing horses would be... It's not. It's... You steal a horse, it takes forever to get it to someplace where you can sell it. You have to walk all the way back to your horse that you left behind, and they give you, like, nothing for it if you don't have the deed. I guess it's fair if they can't sell it for full price without papers either.
Hey there, mister. Morning, fella.
Not interested in doing a shooting stranger mission, because I'm freaking terrible at those. And I just feel bad anytime I do a non-repeatable thing and lose. Like I want to show off winning it. So I guess my compromise is, instead of showing it off and not winning, I'm just gonna not show it off. So that's LP logic, right? Yeah.
Hi there, mister.
There's a butcher, baker, candlestick maker. Hi there, mister.
Hey there.
I had this weird sense that it would be worth talking to him, and sure enough, he pushed me over the limit to get another level of stuff. I'm pretty honorable. I got a terrible, I guess I got my gauge okay, but I did not realize just how terrible my core is okay, but I didn't realize how bad my Deadeye is. Got lots of cash, though.
Yeah.
Certainly afford between videos, or even on screen, to go buy some stuff at the general store, but for now, let's just mosey on over towards where this next mission is located. Take advantage of the game's generous, infinite continues, and occasional ability to skip the gameplay parts that were difficult. Like when I kept getting set on fire, and eventually, without even choosing to skip that portion, or no, Sean kept getting set on fire, and eventually was like, you know what, you won that portion. Don't worry about it. Can I use weapons?
Hello, madam.
Good morning, mister.
Maybe I didn't want to use weapons. Oh, it's a stable. Trying to figure out what that business actually was. Is that a stable? Wait a second, I've lost track of what the different symbols mean. Oh, that is a fence. Well, I mean, I usually like to use the fence I met in the story. 'Cause I feel like I got a relationship with them, even though it's pretty hostile.
If I hear that damn Clementine song again,
Welcome, mister. First time to my shop? If you need bait, I got it. Weapons, I got it. Deeds, I got it. You just better have the right price for me. Got it?
Deeds he's got, but not,
confound it. Why is everything so blurry?
Okay, so he sells Vaudel Dynamite pamphlets. He sells various pamphlets to teach you how to make stuff. The main reason I don't buy these, I certainly have enough money to afford them. But, boy, got this stupid ass mask.
Folks
just-
come to me for crafted trinkets and such. You got the right ingredients, I can take a look.
But I feel like sometimes the
Looking for a
story will
special
give those to you if
something
you're
for
just
a
paying
special
attention.
someone?
Lion Paw trinket. You need a lion's paw. What does it do, though? Apparently increases the player's stamina experience bonus by 10%. Interesting. I'm not sure if there's anything else you need that for. So I guess I'll hold off and check. In case I use that and then find out, oh no, you need a lion's paw for ultimate. Yeah, now you can't get the Zodiac Spear because you used the lion's paw, you know. I don't think this game would do that necessarily, but I don't really know. But I don't think I get to just hunt lions for the rest of the game. I think that's a unique item.
Hey, mister.
Who's asking for help?
Man right there. Nice and obedient. This ain't no town or no city. These are Lemoyne Heartlands, and you ain't
Oh,
welcome. Why?
let's help a brother out. Can I please do this correctly? Whoa, fuck! No, I just killed the guy that I was helping. Ah, I hate this game sometimes. Okay, that was certainly on me. I mean, I thought he got back up. I wasn't paying enough attention. Oh, I'll arrest you from the Lamont Raiders and then kill you for literally no reason. In the old West. Alright. Let's try this again. That seems like something that'll probably keep spawning. But yeah, I was just I don't know why I was like trying to. I was doing a terrible job lining up my shots with the Deadeye, and oh well. Not a great start. I got a little mini play session in here. I got enough time to record 2, maybe 3 videos. Terrible start to this little mini session, but you know, get a few videos in the can just to keep the series going. Be a good idea. Even if they appear to be getting ready to be the worst videos of all time. Uh-oh. Oh, don't tell me I'm going to have to load again. I think it auto-saved with me failing that mission. Pretty sure it did, because that's like right... It may or may not come back on their own later, but let's load from our manual save at the end of the last session instead. Because that was kind of terrible. So the Lemoyne Raiders are based on real-life roving gangs appeared in some areas in like Louisiana and stuff of ex-Confederate soldiers. And they just don't seem like great guys. But, you know, a couple of weeks ago, it didn't really make the American news. Which is always just either a bunch of pro-Trump stuff or a bunch of anti-Trump stuff. There was a story a couple of weeks ago, if you pay attention to international news, about an activist, and I don't think she was assassinated. I think she just got caught in crossfire, but a sort of like gay lesbian rights activists in Northern Ireland getting killed by a group of people who were claiming to be representing the IRA, even though the, quote, mainstream IRA is pretty much inactive. But yeah, you got a bunch of guys get all trained up on Woppets and the idea that they don't have to follow the law, and then suddenly the political cause dries up. Well, they do tend to turn to crime. So that was what they were doing to fund their business when the struggle was active.
Hi.
Hi. I was coming over to say hi to Molly.
Hello.
Well, glad we had that conversation.
Okay, Arthur.
I guess I'll leave before she's forced to walk away, because they tend to walk away from you if you talk to them for too long, when the game's like, no, you don't really have any dialogue with them. Leave them alone. So there's Tilly. For a second, I guess it's just the shadow. I was like, oh, Abigail. I was like, man, did we end up with an extra black character?
Good morning, Arthur.
I know you like a good cup of coffee.
Nothing better.
I guess I'm about to break up the party here.
Why have you got a guilty look?
I don't.
Maybe we just wanted to talk, and we're ladies, and we don't need some man coming around just being a jerk. Maybe we're here just quietly disapproving of Sadie.
Morning to you.
Hey.
Well, fun. If nobody's got dialogue, I'm just going to go ride my horse, find some Lemoyne Raiders, rescue someone from them, and then immediately murder that person.
Why don't you sit, Arthur?
Sit and spin. Let's see, this might actually be something.
Mr. Morgan, all good, I hope. Yep. Pearson,
I guess not.
you seem in a good mood. I do?
Well, the written dialogue says it's nice of you to say, but
Okay, maybe not then. Yes, yes.
okay. Well, I'm glad you prompted me to sit. See if I can set myself on fire and breathe my last.
We got that thing done for the Braithwaite. There'll be some money at the end.
Oh, there'll be money or plot.
Oh, there will be. I sure hope so.
Or there'll be plot. One or the other. Maybe
Anyway,
both.
I won't disturb you. See you later.
You're already disturbed. Video's halfway over, folks. Have accomplished nothing. Ay, Dios mío. Alright, let's try this again. See if we can... First of all, I'm going to specifically ride to this point. Let's see if I can recreate that encounter and maybe do it right this time. I'm going to refight the war with the Lemoyne Raiders. This time the South will prevail. Wait, that didn't come out right. What will end up calling this video? 30 minutes you'll never get back.
Hey, partner. Yeah.
Hey, Hey, partner. Hey, Mr. Partner. Okay, somehow I did a kicking motion there without meaning to. Down plus the button is kick. Or maybe I didn't kick. Maybe I'm losing my mind. That was just the horse's head moving in a way that made me think it was Arthur kicking. It's like, kicking out to the side might have been a melee combat move. I'm like Ma Chao, only I'm less likely to defeat Bobo the Vulture in a duel. Ma Chao is an exceptionally good character. In pretty much every game that involves horse-mounted combat, Ma Chao is really, really good at it because it's one of the few facts they point out about him in the novel. Just really good at that on a horse.
Hi there, mister.
Thanks for redirecting my camera. Well, maybe we're not going to get that same encounter, but we can at least ride around on this path. Because I do believe we're...
You okay, boy? Hey, boy.
Apparently that's not a type of dog I've seen before, a Labrador Retriever. You want that update? You want details on Labrador Retriever? How many of them do I need to kill to get some kind of special trophy? The trophy being horrible fucking person. Wow, I was expecting to jump that fence, but... Well, apparently I was outside of the
Hey, mister.
range of no guns allowed zone when I encountered those guys before.
Hey there.
Morning, partner.
Because clearly you're allowed to use guns. Hey there, horse.
Hey there, mister.
Alright, video is over, halfway over, and it looks like we're finally going to start this mission. Unless I'm getting a little too cocky.
Can I help you?
Well, looks like you boys had some trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had some trouble. Bad trouble. What you want?
More trouble?
Oh, I was supposed to meet some business partners here. They arranged a meeting, I believe.
Fellow with a scar and a Mexican?
Yes,
What,
sir.
a Mexican with a scar?
Out
Twofer?
by the stables, I think.
Thank you. And, sorry for your troubles, friend.
You don't mean that. Alright, I'm not in free roam, so I can no longer greet people, it looks like. Mexican with a scar would be the one person you would need for this mission. Mexican and guy with a scar, that's like over egging the pudding or something. That is perhaps gilding the lily. Sorry. That's apparently a common phrase, but for me it's a reference to a very specific old Spontanea Nation. I've seen probably less than a quarter of or listened to less than a quarter of the episodes of Spontanea Nation, but have like this obsessive memory of the handful I have listened to, and did not manage to get them all saved before they pulled them off of being available for free online. So you can no longer listen for free online, my lord. You gotta join like some premium thing.
There's trouble everywhere. Bandits attack my fields. Men getting killed. Just who are you?
That awful business was nothing to do with us.
Sure.
And have you met my partner, Arthur Morgan?
He also has nothing to do
Met
with
your
this.
son, the sheriff.
Okay.
Mr. Gray here was saying how he had problems with a family of degenerates.
Well, Mr. Gray, been having a lot of trouble with the family. But the family will come together at SummerSlam. There's one person watching this who will... It's not even a joke to get. It's just referencing something they know about.
Oh, well, nobody likes degenerates.
Certainly not British Bulldog.
Sons. They ruined this county. They killed my uncle, you know.
That ain't right.
Yeah, he was also my dad. We're inbred too.
Can't be seen to get too close.
And?
We've got gold, Yankee.
We got a golden
Got
Yankee.
gold.
I ain't no Yankee, friend. I ain't nothing.
I am
My daddy
from...
came over on the boat from Scotland.
Okay,
I'm
backstory.
Scottish.
In the Braithwaites.
Goddamn peasants.
Ah.
I don't know. Mongrels.
Free Presbyterians versus locked up
Slave
Presbyterians.
fuckers.
Slave
All you
fuckers.
gotta do is look at them.
How much gold?
Enough. These are prized horses I'm talking about. Them they'll get you 5,000.
5,000 for horses.
Easy.
Where do we
Well,
sell
you got to steal
these
about
5,000
10,000 horses. They're worth 50 cents each.
Over in Clemens Cove. Fellow over there will run them out of state and give you 50 cents on the dollar.
Mister, you got yourself a deal.
I trust you implicitly. Javier,
Keep
don't
us
say
away
anything.
from this. Publicly, I mean.
My sense is we keep all horse wrestling away from the public.
He's got a point, friend. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a meaningful look, buddy. See if I don't.
Yeah.
I'm trying to use the auto ride function. So, fellas want to chat? Got any kind of dialogue you'd like to do? Okay.
If he only knew we just torched his tobacco crop.
That was you? The old man was cursing the Braithwaites about it.
Yeah, I'd like to talk about it as loud as possible while we're riding through their territory.
Sean was like a pig in shit.
I'm sure.
You know how much pigs wallowing in shit enjoy fire.
They must be rich.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about. But
I got legless
get
dogs
even
here.
a third of that, it'll be worth it.
So your logic is I don't believe what they're saying, but he's so ridiculous that whatever the truth is must be good too.
We'll make them think we're there looking to purchase.
3 armed men?
You'd be armed if you were about to spend 5,000 on horses. We should go in the back way, though. Avoid too many questions.
So I almost got 5,000 to spend on horses. Well, not really. I got over 3,000. What? Over 3,000? Yeah, over 3,000. You got dialogue out here?
Careful. There's a guard.
Careful.
To 'em, okay?
All right, then.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Yeah, we're
How
here
are you,
to see
gentlemen?
about some horses.
Horses?
Yeah, we had an appointment with Mr. Braithwaite, I believe.
Yeah, I never heard about any of this.
A partner who wanted to make a significant investment in some stables down here. But perhaps we should look elsewhere.
Well, okay then. But
So immediately this guy caves. All right. Why bother with the he's not going to. Why bother with the he's going to keep us out if he caves immediately? I guess maybe the guy had sense. He'll go get some guards. I don't know.
That's it. Nice and easy. No need to rush.
See, now I'm complaining about others not moving fast enough.
Unnecessary
We are moving pretty fast, actually. Galloping around through tobacco fields. I think these are supposed to be tobacco fields. I ain't an expert on such matters. Let's ride right through the plants, boys.
All right. I think that's the stables just up ahead. Heads down. Play cool.
If it ends up, we can
Around
attack the
front,
gazebo.
catch up there.
I'm directing this mission even though it wasn't my idea.
Catch up here.
And our completion moves from bronze to silver because we've successfully hitched our horse. Considered climbing that, but then I decided not to. So many options available in this open world game.
Hello there.
Hey there,
Can I
mister.
help you boys?
I hope so. Heard you got some horses.
We always got horses.
Fine
So
horses,
I heard
right?
correctly.
I don't get you, friend.
Yeah, you do. Come
You know,
on.
good for fucking.
Why don't you get out of here? You, Scarface, and your greaser buddy.
Oh, hey, that's not nice.
We ain't officials. We're connoisseurs. Looking to do some breedings.
Trying to buy from
Come
some
on now,
racists.
partner.
Okay, fine. Follow me. These here's mainly the studs available for purchase or for working. That's what you're interested in. What is you boys interested in?
We represent a famous stable.
Lollipop
stud farm
Guild.
from Saratoga,
Is that
Bucksnort, Tennessee.
unofficially.
Of course. This here's Cerberus. Here you go, boy.
Can I just KO him?
Greaser, huh?
Yeah, I thought he'd say something about that.
Bandana's on.
Good point. I completely forgot that we have bandanas.
All right, I'll grab the white one in the middle. You get the other two.
Greaser, you stay here.
Relax, boy. Come on.
Oh man, please don't tell me it's going to be a horse breaking game. I'm terrible at that part of this.
Marston, you're gonna tether him up to Javier's horse.
Okay.
Javier, you're gonna lead the stallions. This way. Come on. Marston, you ride point. I'll cover up the back. If there's any problems, we regroup at Clemens Cove.
Okay.
There will be problems, by the way.
What are you doing?
Let's go, quick!
Go, get out of here.
What the hell are you doing? Stop! Stop! We're being robbed!
Out of my damn way!
Got a bunch of,
More coming this way! Out of the fields!
problem is I gotta... So all you guys go out in the fields with rifles, huh?
Watch out by that wagon! More of them!
They're sending out riders. Come on, I'll hold them off.
Oh, hey. I got a 4 horseman challenge out of that. That guy sucked.
Look there! The fence is down! Come on! See if we can get rid of them in the trees!
Maybe we can rest in the shade of the trees, Stonewall Jackson styles.
I think we're clear.
Hey, maybe I'll actually get some of the credits for not using health items since we didn't have to continue at any point. I mean, I waste all my dead eye. Oh.
There's more of them on the road!
And my main thing is not... Oh, I shot a horse. I'm a bad person.
See any more of them?
No?
Don't think so. All right, let's get these horses to Clemens Cove quick before we run into any more trouble.
Trying to figure out how I reload.
You okay there, boy?
Oh no, one of them's gonna break free.
One of the stallions is loose. Keep going. I'll get him.
Great. Should know it's too good to be true.
Come here. Hey.
Okay. Alright. Oh, it gave me a message on what to do. I can... I guess I don't have to go this slow way.
Come here.
I guess I get to ride it back now. Pick up my horse later. Can I not write it? I'm very confused now. Where'd my horse end up? Over here. Okay. I'm really confused now. Because it seemed like it was going super slow. But it's not letting me ride this horse. Whoa, okay, that wasn't good. Well, probably shouldn't have done that, but... Maybe I'll get the message again, because it gave me a little hint on what you're supposed to do.
There you go. Easy.
Oh, he broke away? Well, fuck.
Yep.
See, this is going fine until I got to the point where I have to deal with the horse mechanics. Okay, don't approach it from the rear. Okay. Yeah, it didn't seem to be an option before. Well, it's time to call it a video. I guess when we come back, I'm going to ride this horse back, and then I got to go find my horse manually, because whatever I was supposed to do, I don't think I did it. Serious JT, thanks for watching. And remember, don't get kicked by a horse. That can be like the story that you have to tell visitors about why old Cousin Clem doesn't really talk too much and got kicked in the head by a horse. Bye-bye.